left, and then just go straight out. And in between, you can still shoot stuff. No, not here. Yeah, no, in Dominican Republic people do that, but yeah, I'm not much for freshwater fishing. I'm for trout and, you know, salmon, which is partially salt.
Welcome back, everyone. This is going to be a bit of a different episode. It's going to be 2 days combined into one. I had a little trouble with my GoPro on the second day, so just added it to this one. And this group is from California. Their names are Nico and Ruben, and they flew over here, and I was hoping to get them on some shore dive action. Now already it was a beautiful day, or so it looked. It looked flat and calm, and at the beginning we didn't have to deal with much current. This was actually my first time going diving with anyone I'd met through my videos. They ended up messaging me on Instagram, and well, now I have 2 dive buddies in California that I can go over on the Pacific side and join them. By this point, the current was picking up and the sun was already peaking, so we decided to stay on this rock for a little bit, and all I do is I tie off the rope onto one of the little ledges that I see that there's not much coral on. I also want to give a shout out to my friend Alf. His Instagram is going to be linked in the description below, but he ended up making this beat that you're hearing right now. Thank you so much. I hope to get him out diving one of these days as well. I ended up spotting the antennas of that lobster from the other side. Unfortunately, I ended up getting one of them to go further in, but I managed to grab the other one by the antennas. I immediately started kicking up, but what I didn't notice is that this one actually had eggs.
Just wanted to show you guys, there's lobster, but some of them have eggs right now. Okay, so you know how they have the antennas, right? Yeah. For here, right now, is you want to go, if you're using just your hands, go right to the base, the thick part. Don't pull from the antenna. If you go right to the base, it won't rip off, and you can just pull them straight through. I'll see if I can help you. Is he in that hole? I got you.
Here I was talking to him as if I thought the lobster was on a ledge or a small little hole. I did not realize at all where this lobster was and how deep it was. So here goes Nico going down to his first lobster he's seen for the season and for Florida trip. I'll link both Nico's and Ruben's Instagram in the comments or the description below. But for 2 California guys who I had never met before, bring them out here, I was happily surprised to see that they were able to handle the current change and the long swims perfectly fine. That we were all safe diving in pairs. I had another buddy come up later on, Brandon, who I'll also include in the comments. And all 4 of us ended up diving for the rest of the day together.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, if they're 12 or more, just shoot them. They're not as good a snapper, but they're not bad, you know? Huh? Yeah, I think that one doesn't have a limit either, yeah. Yeah, I'm watching the boat.
So I actually wanted to remind you guys that I do have a giveaway going on. On the top right corner of this video, you're going to find a link to that video. It's a giveaway of a Gyotaku free shipping within the United States. But if you're outside, you can go ahead and join and we can see what we can make work. You get your pick of any of the Gyotakus I've made and I'll ship them out to you guys.
Okay. That's gonna look fun.
I was really going for a reach there, but I actually got a little startled by that crab that just shifted its position. Even though I didn't get the lobster, I ended up seeing this jack swim by.
Dude, I look in there, I see two lobster, one's a Spanish, one's a regular, and one stone crab. If you get that Spanish lobster, there's no size for that.
When you were coming up, I was like, alright, I was getting ready to aim. I was like, is that a jack?
Oh, man, I didn't know you saw it.
No, it's good.
It's just they come by so quickly. So this isn't a yellow jack, they're bar jacks. This looks like a hybrid.
Very nice shot though. You shoot it out.
Yeah man, but it went straight through. Yeah. I gotta deal with that now.
We didn't get to see many different sharks, but at least we got to see this nice little nurse shark cruising the reef with us. I tried giving that lobster one more shot, but he had gone too far in.
Let's just keep drifting for now. Yeah, that guy's too deep in.
By now, our friend Brandon made it out, and we were split up into two groups for the most part. We'd eventually come together, but we were trying our best to cover ground on this reef.
Yeah, hey, school of blue runners running by.
So I don't usually bring a tickle stick or a noose with me underwater. I usually try and use the flopper of my spear gun. What ended up happening was one of them pushed into the other and they got startled, so they kind of split up. I ended up getting this one on the side. No eggs, so that's a good sign.
There's a larger one in there. I want to measure it.
I got my, it should be wider than your hand.
Yeah.
I did end up measuring it, but it was short, so I let it go. By this point, even though this was an older video, I actually had not gotten a single lobster all of lobster season and finding shorts the whole time because I didn't get to go out during mini season. I was trying to show Nico and Ruben about, you know, the jacks and some of the other fish that we have. Like they're not very skittish like you guys might have in the Pacific side or in other regions. You can see by this point the current was picking up strong enough. And now this was really interesting. With the current picking up, we ended up seeing a small school of bonito come by. I'll also replay it in slow motion and hopefully a bit cropped in so you guys can see.
Shit, bro. You saw that tuna? There were tuna swimming by us.
Oh, bonito.
Yeah, like 3 or 4 of them. They came right at my flash and they came at yours.
Here's the replay. You can see them going to strike the flasher. I mean, this flasher brings in all sorts of stuff, but I didn't expect the bonito to go straight for it. But they were moving pretty quickly at that point. And the current, just for an example, I mean, look at everyone on the bottom holding onto the line on the surface. You'd have to kick pretty hard to move a foot. And just to kick our float with all our fish that we had gotten together and throughout the day, all 3 of us had to kick. On the way, disregarding the current, we actually had to deal with a shark. I got my friend Brandon's bag completely and he tore up all his fish.
Spearfishing in Florida.
Yeah, bro, it's sick. So many fish.
And it was a bad day too.
Yeah.
So even if it was at the end and I didn't get it on tape, I mean, I was pretty happy that they at least got this. Make some nice tacos, fried fish, and stuff like that. So here we go on to day 2 with them. It's the day after and we went to a reef further south. We got to start off with a beautiful loggerhead turtle. Unless I'm wrong on that. If not, please let me know in the comments. By this point, the California boys knew that you can't really start a beach dive without a couple jacks. I brought some of the chum from the barracuda I had filleted the day before and was using it to hopefully get a better day out with the guys.
Is it in that hole?
There's no way you're getting him. He is deep.
I go and check out that lobster that they were talking about, and they were not kidding. That lobster was all the way in there. If it had kept going to the left side when I was trying to push it that way, I might have been able to get it close enough that either it comes out of the hole or I could have grabbed its knuckle. But it went into a side hole that I didn't even notice till it was too late. Now, if you do follow me on Instagram, you probably saw this video. It was a bad shot already, but you can see that my line got stuck to the bands, so my reel couldn't let out, and there was 2-inch strain on the fish. I let go of my gun, and I tried swimming over to the fish to grab its tail, but it popped off.
Damn!
By this point, I was pretty happy. Here's Nico. Ruben had already gotten a lobster, and I managed to get Nico finding his in a hole a little bit north of where Ruben got his. So around their waist, you might have been noticing this mesh bag, and that's something that I've seen pretty often from a company called, I believe, Mutiny Dive Co. They make a kind of like a lobster bag or like a shell bag, whatever it is, because in Pacific side you can go for a lot of things like sea urchin or I don't know, clams. I mean abalone when it's seasoned, or even lobster. So they both got their legal lobsters for the trip, and they had the barracuda from the day before that they kept cooking up, so it was not a horrible trip. Once summertime comes around, we get a lot of jet skis who don't know what the dive flags are.
Okay, alright. I guess he just wanted to show his kids us. Yeah. Oh yeah, right now a lot of people are on jet skis. Man, I almost get run over by jet skis almost every day here.
That is no bueno.
No.
Moving quickly.
Yep. And this current is going perfectly with us.
Nico, Ruben, thanks for watching. Thanks for hitting me up. I had a lot of fun diving with you guys. I hope you make it out to Florida soon, and I hope I get to go out to California and join you guys with the lingcods and all those other fish. Hope to see you guys soon.